Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Sentinels of the Multiverse. And I'm not absolutely sure, I think the situation is not that bad. I play against Citizen Dawn with Legacy, Bunker and Absolute Zero. I've played 2 turns until now. Yeah, my heroes were already able to build up some strength. Absolute Zero has these isothermic transducers and a null point calibration unit. So these are his 2 modules. That gives him the flexibility to either heal or destroy with his thermodynamics power. And Bunker here has this grenade launcher, which is pretty efficient, and also the maintenance unit. So he can also heal or destroy. Legacy has a inspiring presence, which helps all others. So actually this is pretty good. And we managed to destroy every citizen controlled by Citizen Dawn at this point. The only problem we have is actually this card here, the phosphorescent chamber. It increases all damage dealt by +1. It increases the recovery by 1. Problem is, at the start of the environment turn, each player has to... No, wait a minute, that's wrong actually. At the end of the environment turn, each player must discard a card. So, it's probably a good idea to destroy this card. And we only can do this at the start of the environment turn by discarding also a card from each player. So this is not exactly great. We lose quite some cards due to this chamber, the phosphorescent chamber. But okay, whatever. So let's start the next turn. It's Citizen Dawn again, and the start of the villain turn, if there are 5 or more citizens in the villain trash, flip Citizen Dawn's villain character card. There are right now 3 citizens in the trash. And each citizen regains 1 hit point, the Luminous Leadership. So she will regain 1 hit point. And then we'll draw a card. Oh, wait a minute. This is the phosphorescent chamber. So this is a hit point recovery. So I guess that means she regains 2 hit points. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And then the next card. Healing Light. 1 shot. Citizen Dawn regains 10 hit points. Each citizen other than Citizen Dawn has their hit points restored to their maximum hit point value. Okay. So she would regain 11 hit points now. She's already at, let me see. Okay, I mean she's at 76 now, so she is at her maximum hit point now, which is 80 again. So maybe it wasn't that bad that we found that card right now, because it only gives her 4 hit points. Okay, and then it says, at the end of the villain turn, Citizen Dawn deals the hero target with the highest hit points minus heroes -2 energy damage, and we have to increase the damage dealt by citizens by 1 because we play with the advanced rules. So in this case it would be 2 energy damage plus the damage dealt by this chamber here, so it's 3. And the hero with the most hit points is Legacy, so he takes now 3 damage. Fine, and then it's the hero turn. And now this goes away. That was the galvanized power of Legacy. So let's see what he can do. Okay, we'll play this card here, Bolster Allies. 1 shot card, each player draws a card. I think in this situation this is really helpful because we have to discard cards because of the chamber. Okay. And then we can use a power, and that will once again the galvanized power. So again, each hero target deals an additional damage. Okay, it's bunker now. Okay, I will play the ammo drop. And that is an ongoing event or ongoing card. Whenever a villain card is destroyed, you may draw a card, even if a mode card says you cannot. On the other hand, I'm not sure if I really want to play that card. Damn, I really don't know actually. I'm not that... Maybe I will destroy this card to... or discard this card to destroy the phosphorescent chamber actually. That might be better. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, I will use a power to attack Citizen Dawn. So this would be now 2 projectile damage plus 1 because of the inspiring presence of Legacy, plus 1 because of the galvanize, plus 1 because of the phosphorescent chamber. So that is actually 5 damage to Citizen Dawn, which isn't too bad. Okay, and then we are allowed to draw a new card. And it's finally Absolute Zero. So let's see what he can do. Okay, Absolute Zero plays simply Impale. And that's an ongoing card. Play this card next to a non-hero target. At the start of your turn, Absolute Zero deals that target 2 cold damage. If the target leaves play, destroy this card. So I will simply play this card next to Citizen Dawn. Have to remember that. And well, from the next turn on, she will take damage then from Absolute Zero. And then I can use a power again, and I think I will use the null point calibration unit. Well, actually I will use the thermodynamics to take now let me see. Yeah, these would be then 4. I can do 1 cold damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cold damage. And that means I regain that many hit points now. 4 hit points. And I would regain another one because of that, of the chamber. But I can't have more than 29. So now I'm back at 29 hit points, which is probably a pretty good thing. Fine. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, and in addition, I'm allowed to draw a card. Okay, that's the end of of the hero turns. And now we start the environment turn. And it says, at the start of the environment turn, each player may discard 1 card to destroy this card. And that is something we're going to do now. Okay, we each discarded a card. It wasn't that terribly bad because it was this one, lead from the front. We had that twice already on the hand. And I could here discard the maintenance unit, which was already played. The only bad thing here is I had to discard the Coolant Blast, which might have been a good card, but okay, now it's gone. So then we can destroy this card. And it goes here. And then we gotta play a new one. That looks great. That's a leaking room. Players cannot play hero cards. Increase all lightning damage by 2. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Not a good one. Okay. Fine. So then it's the next turn now, and we start again with the villain turn. Okay, and she, Citizen Dawn, regains 1 hit point. And then we draw a card. Oh my god, come on, this is again the healing light. Okay, but why not? It's again only 4 hit points she regains. Maybe this is not so bad. Then both gone now. That's fine, I guess. Just try to see the good things. Okay, and then that was basically her turn. We come now to the end of the turn, and it says increase damage. The end deals the hero target with the highest hit points. So in this case, it's now absolute 0, and so this is now 2 hit points for absolute 0. But he's doing fine, so it's not a real threat right now. Okay. Well, then it's the heroes now, and we cannot play card at the moment. Well, maybe that's not too bad because of this earlier card of this chamber. We had to discard some cards, so that gives us the opportunity to draw a card and to come back on our 4 hand cards. And we have quite some some good powers here, so we can do some damage without playing cards. So it's again first legacy, and he will use his power Galvanize again to increase the damage dealt by heroes. And then we can draw a card, and that is then the end of his turn. Then we got Bunker. Oh, I get it now. Ah, damn, that was stupid. I wanted to discard that card and not that one. No, I get it. Oh, sorry. I've drawn this card. It's all fine. It's all good. Okay. Bunker is using his grenade launcher, and that allows him to do 4 damage to Citizen Dawn. Yeah, that's basically it. And then he simply draws a card. And then it's absolute 0. And here we have now this ongoing card. And it says, at the start of your turn, absolute 0 deals that target 2 cold damage plus 2 . So it's actually again 4 cold damage. Okay, and now I do something special. That's another rule I haven't used until now. If a hero doesn't play a card during a turn and in addition doesn't use a power, he's allowed to draw 2 cards in the draw phase instead of 1. So he can simply draw an additional card. And that is something I do now. I will not use a power because I cannot regain more hit points. It's not possible. I could use this, deal myself fire damage and then attack Citizen Dawn with that. But I think it's a better idea to draw 2 cards in this case. Okay, and that's then the end of the hero turns. Okay, and then it's the environment turn, and it says at the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. So the leaking room goes away now. Draw another card, the Ruins of Atlantis. Okay, this is the Atlantean Font of Power. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Play the top card of each hero deck in turn order. If the played card is a limited card already in play, discard that card and play the next card. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. I wonder what happens. I mean, it seems like we have to destroy all these cards, and if we're through the deck, I wonder if we can shuffle again. But I thought if the cards are destroyed, they are simply gone from the game. So I wonder if there are cards that we don't have to destroy, because otherwise there would be nothing to reshuffle. We'll see about that. Okay, so now this is exactly what happens. We have to play the top card of the villain deck. And that is a new citizen, and that says Citizen Tears. She comes with 5 hit points. At the end of the villain turn, each player discards 1 card. If Citizen Sweat is in play, each player discards one more card. If Citizen Blood is in play, the card deals each hero melee damage. Okay, so for now we have all this to discard one card. Okay. And then we can play the top card of each hero deck. Oh, that's going to be a surprise. Okay, that's Danger Sense. It's an ongoing card. Legacy is immune to damage from environment card. That is definitely a good one. Great. And it's Bunker. The Gatling Gun. That's an equipment. At the start of your turn, Bunker deals one target 2 projectile damage. At the end of your turn, discard one card or destroy this card. I see. Not that good. Well, it might be good for at least one turn. Maybe another one. See. And then it's Absolute Zero. And that says Frostbound Drain. Absolute Zero deals one non-hero target 3 cold damage. Absolute Zero deals himself 3 fire damage. Okay, so that is definitely not a bad card, because this allows us to destroy Citizen Tears, which is really great, because we can destroy 2 additional damage here, and then Citizen Tears goes away, and then we have to deal ourselves 3 fire damage. Okay, so that means we take 5 damage. Wow, quite a bit. But in addition, we can now use the isothermic transducer. So Citizen Dawn also takes now 5 damage. Nice. Okay, that's it. That's the end of this turn. Okay, let's do another one. Maybe the last turn. Not of the game, but this video. So we start again, and until now there are actually 4 citizens in the trash. So it's not time to flip this card right now. But there is the Luminous Leadership once again, so she will regain 1 hit point. And then she draws a card. Well, this is Citizen Blood now. Okay. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest hit points 1 melee damage. If Citizen Sweat, blob. If Citizen Tears, blob. Okay. So actually this is not such a bad card. Well, it comes with 5 hit points. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if it's a good idea to kill that one or not. Because if I don't, if I kill him, then the point is I have to flip this card. And it's a pretty tricky thing, because if I flip this card, Citizen Dawn will be immune to damage for quite a while, and I have to wait until she can build up a new army, and then after a while she'll be she can't take damage again. So and this is something that happens if there are 5 citizens in the trash. So I might say, okay, I don't care, I take that damage for a while, and try to deal Citizen Dawn more damage. But I'm probably not be able to kill her pretty soon. So in the end I just have to wait until she's more and more powerful, and I don't know if I want to do that. I have to think this through. It's an interesting strategy. I could try to say, okay, we let her build up her army and try to destroy her right away and go with all we have, but this can be pretty tricky. Okay, but let's see. So first we have to do this now. At the end of the villain turn, Citizen Dawn deals the hero target with the highest hit points minus H-2 energy damage plus 1. So this is absolute 0. He takes 2 energy damage. And then it's Citizen Blood. And he deals the hero with the lowest hit points 1 melee damage and a plus 1. So it's 2. And this is actually, I think it's Bunker. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I will play this the old-fashioned way, and I guess I will kill Citizen Blood. And yeah, damn it, that's a tough one. I'm not sure. Okay, so I just want to show you the backside of this. Citizen Dawn is immune to damage at the start of the villain turn if there are number of heroes -1 or more citizens in play. Flip Citizen Dawn's villain character card. At the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Okay, so do not flip Citizen Dawn's villain character card until there are number of heroes +1 or more citizens in play. That's the advanced thing. So in general that means now she's immune to damage as long as there are 4 citizens in play. So if we kill this guy now, he goes on the trash. That means there are 5 then in the trash. Then we have to flip this card at the end of the next, or at the start of the next villain phase. And then, well, we simply have to wait. We have to let power her up. So I think what I do now is I will not kill this one now, because I can simply wait right now, maybe until a citizen comes into play which is really nasty, and I can kill this one, and then she can flip, and maybe then there are already, let's say, 2 or 3 other citizens in the play, so she won't stay that long in this immune to damage mode. And in this way I have maybe a little more control over the outcome of the game. And I can do her some more damage. Okay, so Legacy plays this one. Head from the front. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage by a villain card, you may redirect that damage to Legacy. You place that here. Another ongoing card. And then we use again this galvanized power to increase the damage of the heroes, or done by hero target cards. This is actually the hero target cards. That also means that this can be cards that are not exactly heroes, but some devices that the heroes have or so. So basically these are cards which are on the same side as the heroes are. Okay, so that was his action. Okay, And well, then it's bunker. And now we got this Gatling gun here. At the start of your turn, bunker deals one target 2 projectile damage. So we can, it's +1/+1, so we can deal her now 4 projectile damage, which is pretty nice. And then we can play a card. Okay, I guess I will play this card, Turret Mode. And it's an ongoing card and it's a mode. When this card enters play, destroy all other mode cards. You cannot play or draw cards. You may use an additional power during your power phase. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Well, yeah, why not actually? An additional power during a power phase. Increase damage dealt by bunker by 1. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. Okay, so this is actually, I think that could be a pretty cool card. He does now 1 additional damage. And now I can use actually 2 powers. So I will now use this maintenance unit, and that allows me to regain 2 hit points. And then I will use the rocket launcher, the grenade launcher, and I can deal Citizen Dawn now 5 damage. Another important rule is I cannot use the same power twice during a turn. So I could not say, because I can use 2 powers now, I use the grenade launcher twice. That would be awesome, but it's not possible. It's not allowed. It has to be 2 different powers. So yeah, I will now deal her 5 more damage. Okay. Well, maybe that's a mode we should stay. I'm thinking about I think I will throw away a card and keep the Gatling gun for a while. We got that recharge mode card here. That would allow us to draw additional cards during the draw phase. So I can stay in this mode for a while, which would not allow me to draw a card, and maybe but I can recharge pretty fast. So for now I will actually throw away, discard that card to keep the Gatling gun in play. And then it's absolute zero. Okay, so now first of all, absolute zero will deal, well, it's actually 2 cold damage plus 2. So she takes now 4 more damage because of this impale card. And then let's see what we got. Okay, absolute zero, he will play here the focused after what? Apaters. Is that really? I don't know what that is. Focused Apaters, okay. And that is another equipment card. Increased cold damage dealt by absolute 0 by 1. Okay, so we have to remember that. So I will place a card, cold damage card here on that one. Just that I remember that. Because it's only cold damage, it's not his general damage. And then I can use a power. And I will deal myself 1 cold damage. So that means now I will deal myself 4 cold damage. And that means that I can regain 4 hit points. Okay, well, it looks actually pretty good. I'm really confident now. So let's draw an... no, wait a minute, I can draw a card. And that's the end of the hero turns. And now we come to this Atlantis, to the environment turn. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. So that's done here. And we draw the next one. And these are mystical defenses. Okay. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-environment target 2 energy damage. Okay. So this thing comes with 15 hit points. That's quite a bit. Okay, let's see. So first, Citizen Dawn, she will take 2 hit points. And then it's Citizen Blood, he also takes 2. And that is actually something I don't really like right now, because I don't know if I want him killed. And if he dies, even though it's because of the mystical defenses, she can flip her card. And then it's Legacy, but he has this Danger Sense, so he's immune to damage from environment cards, which is good. It's then him. Yeah, and he will take 2 damage. And finally it's Absolute Zero again, and he also takes 2 damage. Okay. So that's the end of the environment turn, and that's also the end of this video. Well, as I said, I'm pretty confident. I think I got basically everything under control right now. Oh wait, yeah, but on the other hand, this card showed now up, and that is not a good one. That's not a good card. But it's not that terrible too. But we have to find a way to destroy that card somehow. Okay, so I'm done here. See a hard time coming for Citizen Dom and her evil servants. And hope you see that too. Until then, bye.